lazy glow. My hands, your bones. Loose up, we break the scene. One step deep as you fall to me. Hot clap, we skip a beat.
Hi everyone, so today I'm bringing you the most exciting video in the world, and that is an updated bookshelf tour. Even though I don't do book videos and writing videos here anymore, I do them on my second channel. Still wanted to make this video here because I got new bookshelves. This is not the only thing now, and I'm going to show you all of my bookshelves, tell you a little something about like each book or just each section of the bookshelves, and yeah, I don't want to ramble forever, let's jump right into the video. On this entire big bookshelf, which is like the main one here, the biggest one, the one that was here before, I have books that I've already read before except for 2 books, so I've read all of them, and basically in this area right here in the center, I have my most favorite books, and on the top I put books that I might go back to and reread them, so just my faves, ultimate, you know, books that I just adored, and the rest are just books that I've read already, and I might like some of them, I might not, but whatever. I'm gonna get to that, and yeah, so I'm gonna start with this section right here. So here on the left side of the bookshelf, I mostly have contemporary romance books, just fiction and no series except for this. And I have some non-fics as well, like Girl Up by Laura Bates or My Life as Ava by Ava Gutowski. And yeah, so I have Fangirl right at the bottom by Rainbow Rowell. It's an awesome book. If I Stay by Gayle Forman, and I don't want to take too long telling you about each book because that would take forever, but I might mention some of my most favorite books or tell you approximately how many stars I gave them. So with Fangirl, I think I gave it 5 stars. If I Stay is like a 4-star book. I Was Here by Gayle Forman, I think I gave it 3 stars. Carry On by Rainbow Rowell, it's awesome. I gave it like 5 stars. Then The Fault in Our Stars by John Green, you've probably heard about that before. I love that book, 5 stars, definitely. All the Bright Places by Jennifer Niven, I think I gave it 4 stars. Then I have The Heir and the Crown by Kiera Cass, which are like the sequels to the Selection series, and Happily Ever After, which is just a collection of short stories from the Selection universe. And then here I have The Sun Is Also a Star by Nicole Yoon, 4 stars. It's kind of a funny story by Ned Vizzini, which I think I gave 4 stars or 3. Confess by Colleen Hoover, like a 3-star read. Augie and Me by R.J. Palacio, 4 stars. The Perks of Being a Wallflower by Stephen Bosky, I love that, it's awesome, I gave it 5 stars. Girl Up by Laura Bates, one of the best non-fics I've ever read, 5 stars for sure. When You Were Here by Daisy Whitney, it was a pretty nice book, 4 stars. It's Up to You, New York by Tess Daly, it's kind of just a totally chill romantic book. I think I gave it 3 stars. The Siren by Kiera Cass, 4 stars. Then Everything Leads to You by Nina LaCour, pretty nice, 4 stars. Confessions of a Shopaholic by Sophie Kinsella, which is actually one of the 2 books that I haven't read yet. I've read like the first 200 pages, but I haven't finished it yet. Milk and Honey by Rupi Kaur, I actually didn't give it any stars because I didn't know how to rate it. I felt strange about the book. I wasn't sure if I liked it or not, so yeah, I don't know. Then those books right on the top are actually books that are my ultimate favorites, the best books I've ever read in my life, along with this part here, which I'm gonna get to. So first I have The Hate U Give by Angie Thomas, 5 stars obviously. Geekerella by Ashley Poston, absolutely awesome, 5 stars again. The ACOTAR series by Sarah J Maas, you have to read it, it's a fantasy romance, it's wonderful, 5 stars, everything. Simon vs. the Homo Sapiens Agenda by Becky Alberts-Halle, again 5 stars, loved it. It's a gay romance, it's super cute, super awesome, super special, loved it. Before I Fall by Lauren Oliver, that is pretty cool. I think I gave it 4 stars. It's pretty nice, not the best thing ever, but I liked it a lot. Every Day by David Levithan, super extraordinary and really, really cool. It Ends With Us by Colleen Hoover, 4 stars. Eleanor and Pirate by Rainbow Rowell, really awesome, freaking loved it. 5 stars. You're the One That I Don't Want and Be Careful What You Wish For by Alexandra Potter. Both are like the classic romance books that are not super special but are like nice and relaxing to read when you just want to chill out. And The Lover's Dictionary by David Levithan. It wasn't super awesome, but it was pretty good. I think I gave it 3 stars. Hold Me Closer by David Levithan, which is the play for the book Will Grayson, Will Grayson. Nothing super awesome, but it was pretty nice. I think I gave it 3 stars. Then Me Before You by Jojo Moyes. I gave it 5 stars but changed it to 4 because of the ending. Then Big Magic by Elizabeth Gilbert, one of the most awesome non-fics I've read. Again, it's super cool, super magical, and really awesome. Then This Modern Love by Will Derbyshire, which is a really cool non-fic that was nice and sweet. I think I gave it 4 stars. And then Everything by Nicole Yoon. So moving on to the center here, I have basically all of Rick Riordan's books, and all of them are 5-star books, and I loved it. I adored it. It's incredible. Rick is the best. So I just have all of that in the center. I have The Trials of Apollo and The Dark Prophecy and The Hidden Oracle, Magnus Chase and The Hammer of Thor, and Magnus Chase and The Sword of Summer. Then I have all of Heroes of Olympus, and then Percy Jackson and the Olympians. And then for the books on this right side of the bookshelf, I have The Young Elites by Mary Lou, which is super cool. It's like a dark fantasy with a little bit of romance. It's really cool. I loved it. And it also has amazing world building, so if that sounds like something you'd like, absolutely awesome. I think I gave all of them 5 stars, maybe 4, but I just loved it. Then I have the Shatter Me trilogy by Tara Mafi. I didn't adore it, but it's pretty nice. I liked it. It has some of the like YA cliches, but I enjoyed it. And then I have the Firelight series by Sophie Jordan, which is kind of the same story. I think I gave it 4 stars because I just really enjoyed it, but it's nothing special. If you read a lot of YA books, you might not like it because it has a lot of the repetitive tropes. Then A Work in Progress by Connor Frienta, and then some other. Here I have 4 non-fics. Girl Boss by Sophia Amoruso, awesome. It's Not How Good You Are, It's How Good You Want to Be by Paul Arden. Nothing super spectacular, but I liked it anyways. Seriously, I'm Kidding by Ellen DeGeneres, really funny and really nice. And then Steal Like an Artist by Austin Kleon. I flew through it. I barely read it in one sitting in like an hour, and it's really cool and inspirational. Then I have All the Boys I Loved Before and P.S. I Still Love You by Jenny Han. I didn't like that much. I gave it 2 or 3 stars, which I don't give 2 stars very often, but I just really did not enjoy that. Then How to Be a Mouse by Lily Singh, definitely 5 stars, adored it, one of the best things ever. Binge by Tyler Oakley, then The Girl with the Lower Back Tattoo by Amy Schumer. Note to Self by Connor Franta, Daring Greatly by Brene Brown, Steal Like an Artist, The Journal by Austin Kleon, then Slammed by Colleen Hoover, I think I gave that 3 stars, Wake Up by Chris Bray Brown, I loved that, The 1000th Floor by Catherine McGee, didn't like that much, I think I gave it 3 stars, then The Zodiac series by Romina Russell. It again has some YA typical things like a love triangle, which drives me insane, but other than that it's really cool, the world is really nicely built, and it's a sci-fi that's really cool and nice, and just I flew through it, I love it. Then Starflight by Sophie Landers, I'm not sure what her name is, but it's another sci-fi, I think it's a duology, I don't have the second book yet. And I have Flame in the Mist by Renee Ahdieh, which is incredible, I gave that 5 stars. So here on top, I have books that I've mostly read before, not all of them, but they are books that I'm probably not really gonna go back to, books that are in Czech mostly, so really old books that I read like 5 years ago or something, maybe like 7 years ago. And yeah, so there I have the Selection series by Kira Cass. I think I gave them like 3 to 4 stars. Again, it has some of the YA cliches, but when I read it like 3 years ago, I really enjoyed it. Then I have Staying Strong by Demi Lovato, which was like one of the first English books that I ever bought. It's like a book of quotes, and she commented on each one, and there's a quote for every single day of the year. Then I have Lola and the Boy Next Door by Stephanie Perkins, and Anna and the French Kiss by, again, Stephanie Perkins, and those are books that are actually pretty popular, and they are really nice, and they have really weird covers, and they don't look very appealing, but they're actually really nice. I think I gave them like 3 stars, I'm not sure, I read them ages ago. Then I have the Wings series by I don't remember who anymore, but I'm gonna put it up on the screen. And that is again like a YA series. It has 4 books. I loved it back when I read it, and the only thing that's terrible about it is that it has a love triangle, but other than that it's really cool. Like the species there is really awesome, and I'm not sure if you're gonna be able to buy it. but I think on Amazon you're definitely gonna find it, and yeah, I actually really liked it when I read it. I'm not sure I would love it now. Then I have Unhinged and Ensnared by Andrea Kremer, which is actually my best friend's, but I still haven't read Ensnared yet, and I still have Unhinged, so I need to finally read it so that I can give it back to her. Then I have the Nightshade series, and then I have the Vampire Academy series, which I haven't read yet, and I have it in Czech, but I'm definitely gonna read that soon because I feel like fall is the perfect time for it. Then I have The Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard. I haven't read that yet either. Then I have Endless Love by Scott Spencer, which I've had for freaking ages and I still haven't read it. I don't know, I don't really feel like it. Then I have The Untethered Soul by Michael Singer, which is like this really spiritual book that I bought for, I don't know why, someone talked about it on YouTube. And then I have The Amazing Book Is Not on Fire by Dan and Phil here on YouTube. I don't really watch them anymore, and I never really did. I just spontaneously decided to buy like YouTubers' books, and I just haven't read this one yet. Moving on to the most exciting bookshelves I have. Those two bookshelves are books that I haven't read yet, and here I have like the most exciting books that I want to read ASAP, and here I have a little less exciting books that I want to read right after. Here I have Strange the Dreamer by Laini Taylor. I'm beyond excited for it, it looks amazing. Then I have the Annie Darken series, so Annie Darken and Now I Rise by Kirsten White. It's a really cool dark fantasy series. I started reading it. It looks cool. I'm not sure it's exactly for me because it's like historical fantasy and I'm not really into that, but yeah, I'll see. Then I have The Gentleman's Guide to Vice and Virtue by Mackenzie Lee, which is like probably the next thing I'm gonna read right now because it's super exciting, it's awesome, it has an LGBTQ+ romance in it, and everyone loves it, so I'm super excited. It's again historical fiction. Then I have The Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them script by J.K. Rowling. Then A Shadow Brain and Burning by Jessica Clues. Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo, which I'm dying to read, and I definitely want to read it in fall as well. Then I have the second Harry Potter, so The Chamber of Secrets, which again I want to read ASAP. Then I have Frostblood by Ellie Blake. Then I have Heartless by Marissa Meyer, which everyone seems to enjoy as well, so I'm excited for it. Then right here I have To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee, How to Be Single by Liz Tuccillo, The Art of Thinking Clearly by Ralph Dobelli, which is a nonfic. Then The View from the Cheap Seats by Neil Gaiman. I read like 200 pages of it, but I didn't want to read it all at once. I loved it so much. It's amazing, definitely recommend it if you're a reader and you love books, or if you're a writer as well, even better, because you're gonna love this book and you need to read it. And then Yes Please by Amy Poehler, which is a nonfic. Then up here I have Eat, Pray, Love by Elizabeth Gilbert, which is an autobiography. Then Going Lala by Alexandra Potter. And I'm Malala by Malala and Christina Lamp. Lucky's Girl Eye by Jessica Knoll. Landline by Rainbow Rowell. The Book Thief by Marcus Zusak, which I think I'm either going to read in fall or winter. Then Delirium by Lauren Oliver. Flawed by Cecilia Ahern. The Time of My Life by Cecilia Ahern. Us by David Nichols. The Art of Social Media by Guy Kawasaki and Peg Fitzpatrick. And then On the Other Side by Carrie Hope Fletcher. And then To Pixar and Beyond by Lawrence Levy, which is about movies and stuff, and I really want to read it. So I really hope you enjoyed it. If you want to check out the other bookshelf tour video that I did like a year ago or something, I'm gonna link it down below, but I tried to make this one much better and I had fewer books there, so it's not as exciting, but it's gonna be linked down below if you want to check it out. And here I have my second channel where I make book videos and reading videos and movie videos and all that, like I said, so if you want to check it out, click right there. And then my last video is right over here if you want to watch it. And that will be it. Have a brilliant day and see you soon in my next video. Bye!